people like that, so, you know, I'm entertaining, I think. That's what you guys think, I suppose. Bro, you're good. No worries. People play like shit all the time. You're good, man. Yeah, there's no sponsors for the team, but... Well, you're sponsored as an individual. But I know what you mean. He doesn't get sponsors for Los Ratones. Can you also say influencers aren't pure cancer? No, they are. You're right. I mean, there are people who are public nuisances who go out and entertain people, and to that end, that's trash. But, you know, it's the people who aren't doing that stuff. Like, those guys are weirdos. If you're gonna go out and, like, ruin people's days for the sake of entertainment and money, I mean, no one likes that stuff. No sensible person likes that stuff, I should say. Like, it's just whatever, man. Whatever pays the bills, I suppose, right? Whatever you think. Everyone's different. You know, there will be a lot of bad apples in the world and people who weren't raised well or were raised well and still want to be pieces of shit. What can you do? No, exactly. You're right, though. Yeah. I mean, the reason people go out and be douchebags is because they get paid for it. You wouldn't go out and be a douchebag unless you were getting money. In terms of entertainment, influencer, whatever you want to call people. Yeah, for sure. You're right. Not everyone's just weird, man. The world is full of people. This world will never be perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not fucking perfect. Mochi's perfect. Mochi is perfect, though. He's a perfect being. But yeah, life is crazy. People are crazy. Mochi is a perfect creature. Mochi is a rat, but I love the rat. Does Mochi shit on the floor? Bro, Mochi takes giant dumps on my ceiling. And in the yard. You're stepping outside, you got frozen turds fucking between your toes. Which we do pick up. By God, we pick them up. But sometimes he lets a little niblet get away from us. Truly the perfect constructs. Yeah, Pomeranians are great. Any animal, any companion is good. Everyone will say, man, I hate dogs. I don't want dogs. Man, I hate cats. I don't want cats. And the second they get one, they shut the fuck up and they fall in love and they'll never be without them again. It's true. You can give someone who absolutely despises a dog and say, I don't want that. Get away from me. It's horrible. I don't like this. They get a dog. That is their life. Yeah, like me. I don't hate animals, but I never really wanted a dog. And now I can't be without Mochi, so. Literally dads. Yeah. Yeah. Sausage dog. Oh, is it really? I should check Discord more. Dogs are excellent. Any animal in life is excellent. You know, they share the same journey as us, but they're, you know. We would hope that dogs and animals live as long as we do, but they don't, unfortunately. So make their time on this earth the best. They are too pure. They're actual pure good creatures. Like they're amazing. They'll change your life. Animals will change your life. They really will. Well, people don't want to carry the burden of losing a pet. Yeah, no, I understand that completely. I haven't lost a pet. God forbid any of us will, but, you know, it's life. You know, you give them a great life, and what more could could any of them ask for, right? They just want to be loved, bro. And they love you unconditionally. They're happy to see you. Who in this lifetime is happy to see you outside of your mother? Jesus! Your boss? Your coworkers? Who? Your league teammates? Everyone hates you. By God, your dog and your mother should be cherished. Not a single person. Your father. I never see my father. I'd never know. Yeah, there's a lot of good people on this planet, man. But, you know, animals are certainly up there. Top tier. My children start beaming and screaming with joy when I walk in the house. That's awesome, man. That is something.
Minions have spawned.
I'm a hobbyist aquascaper. That's cool, bro. I've seen videos of that stuff. That's awesome. Only children and pets are loved unconditionally. Who knows? No, dogs do miss you, yeah. Animals get depressed. Why would you front us? Why would you front us? Good try. Mochi's got separation anxiety. Yeah, he does. We'd have to, when I would visit family, Mochi, was kind of too young to take around anywhere, so we had to, leave him at a family house. With which they loved him endlessly, you know? It's not like, oh my god, he was neglected and thrown into a room and forgotten about. Like, Mochi was always loved. Every day he was there. He was hanging out with other dogs and everything. But, you know, he did have separation anxiety. And now he can't be in a room without Ivana. So. I'm the other human. I'm the DLC. You know? He warms up to me in, like, a day or two if she leaves, but I'm not the main human being. Subnautica 2 for Mochi? What does that even mean? No, Mochi just goes on a leash. We don't have, like, no... Listen, I've seen what people do with their dogs, and their children, for that matter. Bro, fucking Lamborghini released a $5,000 fucking baby stroller. Like, I'm sure you've got the same thing for dogs, right? Like, you can go all out and have the craziest fucking things to bring your animals around, but, like... I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to put Mochi in a backpack or something. That's not my thing. Mochi is chill, but he's a bit of a yapper. He's very protective. Like, he will hear something from across the street and sit there barking at the window, even though there's nothing there. I mean, every dog does that. Every fucking dog does that. That's not like a Mochi thing. That's an every dog thing. So if you bring this creature anywhere, good luck. Like, Mochi's got his chill, but his chill is like being surrounded by me and Ivana. Huskies don't bark. Well, some dogs don't. Oops. This Varus is good. He knows what he's doing. Like, we take Mochi to the dog store, and he runs around, and, you know, he's always very happy to see things, but the second he sees another dog or other people, he's like... Fucking demon. And the second he warms up to you, he stops, obviously. He's just a big, like, yappy baby. Squandered it all on Twitter, bro. Twitter's a shithole. Why do you think I haven't posted on Twitter in fucking 18 months? Twitter is just a mess. Twitter is gone. Yappy baby. Nice description. That's what he is. We've brought Mochi to a dog park, I think, once. During the summer, we may, you know, if we have time, take him over to another one. We typically take him for walks. But it'd be good to get out. I haven't been out in a while, at least in terms of, with good weather. Imagine people arguing with each other on Twitter. You idiots argue with each other in Twitch chat. What's the difference? True. This is different. Yeah, there is no difference. You know, hey, we all have problems. I get it, man. We all get pissed off when people say dumb shit that we don't agree with. But you know what, man? Sometimes you gotta say, listen, bud, I don't believe it. I don't agree with it. You're a dumbass. That's it. Okay, bye. And then you don't return. You one and done them. Or you just don't say anything. Why not? Don't say a thing. I don't know. I don't tend to argue with people anymore. I've had my fair share of internet arguments, and it just doesn't lead anywhere. You know, you could sit here and flame people and say, "Oh, you're so shit at the game," blah blah blah. But like, where does that end you up, right? Where do you end up after all that crap? Did I say where does that end you up? What the hell is wrong with me? Where does that end you up? Where do you end up after that? An asylum. Bro, we got we got worse things to worry about than a disagreement on the internet, I think. True, I'm the only intelligent person in chat. Listen. When you get online, when you're on your PC, you just want to have a good time, man. You don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be miserable. When I wake up, I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy speaking to people in my chat. I want to play good games. I want to sit the fuck down and be productive and get through a bunch of fucking games. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I forgot Sweeper. Bro, what are you typing? Dear women, the United States will soon ban abortion countrywide, so how will you get one? Simply fly to Canada, but how will you get the money to fly there? This is where NFTs come in. I am going to give you a step-by-step process on how to afford a plane ticket with NFT trading. You know what's crazy? Is that's unironically what people will say, though. That's probably what someone has said, unironically. Like, that's a real thing. Like, you think it's a joke, but it's not. You know, I've seen some weird shit, man. There's, whenever I'm on YouTube, like, I watch YouTube while I'm eating food for my hour break sometimes, and, I've said it before, but I always get advertisements where it's, like, a literal AI-generated, like, speech. It's these people trying to get you to join their fucking, like, NFT, masculine, manly programs by following their steps, by giving them money, shit like that. Like, you could become rich, just follow these 10 steps, or you could be the biggest NFT trader in the world, follow these 10 steps. And they lure you in with like a video of a guy or a girl, and it's all AI generated speech. So it looks like a real news broadcast, but the person speaking is clearly fake with a fake voice, and they're talking about NFT trading on live news, and he's like, in today's news, my life has been saved by Jimbo Johnson, the world's famous Austrian NFT trader. Jimbo Johnson wrote a book. In that book, I learned how to do this. To read this book, go to this link right here. Like, it's so weird. But people fall for that shit. Like, there are literal scam ads on YouTube. People pay for them and they're not, like, you know, screened or anything, and they just get out in the wild. Like, okay. I just go Triforce. Who the hell's Brad G? Well, I got no clue what's up with YouTube or even Twitter. Advertising is off the rocker. Needs their pills. I've never seen those YouTube ads, no. Just a bunch of weird NFT scams. Listen, if the FBI... Here's the problem. Do content creators get money if you don't watch their adverts? If everyone's using an ad block, do you lose money? You don't. Okay, so then use ad blocks. Oh, they do lose money. You do. I mean, that's kind of shit then, eh? But then how do you combat these stupid fucking ads? I mean, you can just watch them and say, okay, bud, anyways. And then skip it. It's not like you're mind controlled when you see one, but it's the idea that, like, why are they there to begin with? You know, and why they're there, I suppose, is because they're paid for. Right? No shit. YouTube gets money for your fucking advertising and all that crap, so, like, yeah, they're gonna want more adverts, but I have my ad block off for you. Really? That's awesome. Some people are mind controlled. Yeah, they are. It is shit, though. It is shit. You know, if you want to watch content, it's not that you should support them and you have to, but it's a nice gesture. You know, if you like people's content, I don't think there's anything wrong with watching an ad to give them a few bucks if you really love what they do. You know, it's not that you have to. It's not that what they do garners money no matter what. Like, that's completely up to you. You know, what you value in life and what you put your dollars to is your own choice. But I don't see, again, anything wrong in helping people out with stuff that you enjoy. It's like the whole tip culture. I know you guys in Europe don't do tips, but, like, how I view it is, you know, you say thank you for the service, thank you for the food. That was lovely. You know, if they did a good job, tip them. If not, don't tip them. Right? Like, that's it.
Enemy double kill.
Yikes. We do tip. Yeah, I mean, mandatory tips are cringe. What if the service was so bad and you're forced to tip? What if the guy actually just comes over and spits in your food? He's like, enjoy your meal. Here, thanks for the tip. You know, here's 10%. It's like, what? Well, okay, not mandatory tips, but like, you know, you always get hit with a, how much would you like to tip? And you go through like a McDonald's checkout. It's like, I don't know. A lot of weird things.
Shut down.
Would a mandatory tip be like Red Dead Redemption holding you up at gunpoint? You know, Arthur Morgan robbing you? Mandatory tip! Put all the money in the bag! Your pay relying on tips is cringe. Don't be a streamer, bro. Your life will be cringe if that's the case. Don't be a streamer. But you know, it's optional. Everything in not everything in life is optional, but talking about other work. Yeah. Yikes. Well, I don't think you should ask for tips at all. No, because a tip is something you're given out of the generosity of others. You don't ask for a fucking tip. You don't be like, I gave you a service, give me money. It's like, fuck you on about? You know, you shouldn't expect it, but, you know, if people want to be nice and tip you, that's awesome. Like, that is out of their pockets. That is their appreciation for what you do.
An enemy has been slain.
You ask for a tip, you ruin your career. I mean, it's kind of scummy, though, no? Listen, I am only here doing what I do full-time because you guys are so generous. Again, I'm not going to sit here and demand you give me money, but I won't stop you from not giving me money. So, it's how you go about things, you know? I'm not a freako. I think I'm a pretty level-headed guy, right? Like, I understand, you know, being kind to others and all that stuff, and, you know, nothing in life is guaranteed, but you do the best you can. You know, you have a good time, and, you know, if people want to be generous with what they give you, that's awesome. But you're not guaranteed shit when you get on. Have less ads or more ads? I don't run ads. I only run ads when I leave. If you run ads in the middle of content, you're a freak. That's a bit of ghoulish behavior for sure. That's not even like a real thing. Like, you're not a real person. I don't think anyone does that. I don't think anyone does that, to be fair. One for you, buddy. It's pre-roll, usually.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Low tier God does 3-minute ads every 6 minutes. Does he really? How did you start streaming? I press the start streaming button on OBS. Every morning I do that. Actually, for the case of this event, I press it once every 48 hours. $62,000 IQ. No, I wanted to teach people TF way back when. My interest in streaming came from showcasing people how to play TF. I wanted to help people play this champion that we don't play often anymore. Oh, shit. Good old days of Sperm TF. I remember those days. I've never been to prison. I don't think I want to go to prison. I think I'm an innocent man. I've done nothing wrong. My only crime is existence. The crime of existing to play AP Graves. That is my only crime, sir. Can a man not have fun anymore? Without being ridiculed by other people online, by God. It's punishable by death? It's punishable by more league games. Which is worse. You're too mentally capable to be playing this shit. But, like, I have fun. I enjoy it. Ooh. Rolana. That was, listen, that was the only character I clowned out. I don't own any other character but Rolana. I will carry that shame with me forever. Even though, I mean, it didn't ruin the game. I was fine. As long as you do something and enjoy it and it's not a crime. Like, killing Rolana that way isn't a crime. It's just a bit weird. You know? I don't take it back. I'm happy with the choices I made. Mostly. Listen, if it's a crime, then why is it in the game? Why do they give me the option to be a criminal? What is that? What is NASA doing? What the hell are they doing? Maybe I should do the ward item. Let's do that. Sure.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oops. That is way gone. That multiple control word item, I think, is, like, infinitely gone. At least I think it is. No one used that item. Zero people used that item. That was a... Oops. That was a strange item. Nice. I think we win, no? Yeah, we should win. It's still in the game? What is it really? What's it called? No way. It is not in this game. It is not here. That has been gone.
Double kill.
Wardstone? Wait, is it?
Double kill.
Oh my god, it is! Okay, next patch, it's gone. Next patch, it's gone. No one uses this. Look at this fucking nasty item. What the fuck is this? Ew. 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 It's like a 6th item support thing, but it's useless.
Your team
Doesn't
has
do anything.
destroyed a turret.
It was business back in the day. A lot of things were business way back when.
Shut down.
I'm coming! I'm coming with my ultimate. Wait! Wait for me! Here I come! I'm gonna come! The Braum. The Braum is trying to jump the wall into Ez. Nice. Everyone's dying to shrooms. Do not come. Is he dead? No way he dies, right? Wow.
Rampage.
Goofy poison. And that Nasus is a freak. He lived. Well, Teemo had Leandri's. Shit is like super OP. Any burn item in this game is like usually ahead of what you think it's gonna do. You've got 30%. Okay. Do you think Teemo, with this build, could kill you at half HP with one shroom? Do you think with this build, if you got hit by a Teemo shroom at 50% HP, yeah, you're pretty much dead. Yeah, you're dead. A lot of it's Leandri's too. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I can get anti-heal, but we don't really need it. Well, we do need it, but just kill them before they heal, right? If they die, they can't heal. Ooh, almost. You know, Leandri's is one of the best items in the game, though. Like, it is so broken, it's good at everything. It is like an all-purpose AP item that kills everyone. It's percent health. Like, okay, the more health you have, typically, the better it is, but... like, it just does damage 24/7. This guy's got 5,000 damage on Leandri's. Oops. Oh my god, my barrels. The burn and the increased damage, yeah, it's all good. And Teemo's passive anyways for, like, poison. No, you just die. You're donezo. Oh, they're dead. They're both dead. Even he's dead, bro. Teemo is so cringe. Well, that was worth.
An enemy has been slain.
Why does nobody play Blitzcrank anymore? It's just boring, I guess. Yeah, Sophie, peace.
Has destroyed a turret.
Dots should just never proc other dots. More dots. You need more whelps. Focus the whelps with more dots. Dude, speaking of WoW, I don't really keep up with anything, but I had heard recently that, like, the fucking OnlyFans WoW streamer group was, like, DDoSed out of a raid, and they all died. Effectively losing, like, all of their time. I think, was that a thing? Some weird shit like that happened? Like, that is crazy, though. That's horrible. That's horrible. That is horrible. That's crazy. That's awful. That is the equivalent of someone running it down in League, but like 100 League games, basically, you know, you don't get anything for the 100, you have to win the 100th game. And they lose that 100th game from someone else's, like, mess-ups. Like, that's horrible. Probably even more than 100 games of League. That's like playing 1,000 games of League, getting nothing for all the 1,000 games you've won, and then losing one game and losing all of it. That's what that is. That's the equivalent. I know it's not really a real thing, but that's what it would feel like. WoW is dog shit. Well, nah, that is... I don't know if you're aware of what you do in that game, but, like, hardcore WoW is you've got one life. If you die, that's the end of your game. You have to restart your character, do all the fucking dungeons, do all the loot, spend God knows how long grinding, and you get knowledge. Yeah, but, like, bro, you've lost all of your progression in one thing. In someone's, like, ill mind. The game is bad. WoW is not a bad game. No, WoW is 100% not a bad game. I'd say it's a bad viewing game, but it's not a bad game to play. It is AIDS. It's AIDS. Everything you've worked for, winning 1,000 games of League, and then having to win the 1,001 game to get all of your rewards, to then be taken away from someone else's, like, issues, right? Like, oh, my bot lane fed, and now I lose everything. That's what that is. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad game now. I'm not sure. When I used to play WoW, it was good. I liked it. Everyone's got their own opinions. I don't think WoW's a terrible game, though. You know, thank God for Timo and his shrooms, because, like, he's gonna melt everyone. But you don't lose the fun that you've had getting that far. You know, that is true, but you got robbed. That is you getting robbed. There's no way to look at it otherwise. Like, you literally got robbed out of your experience. You could say, man, that was so fun getting there. 10,000 hours in a game, and then all of it crumbled away because of, something we couldn't, you know, control. Like, even if the journey was fun, I mean, you don't want to see it end like that, right? Like, that sucks.
An ally has been slain.
Lord of the Rings MMO or the League MMO? I've never heard of the first one. I mean, they made a Lord of the Rings MMO ages ago. Oh, he did no damage because of my support item. Whoa. Oops. This is Soul. New job, but it's crazy that the stream is still going. Hey, thanks, buddy. And I appreciate the words, man. Good luck with the job. Hey, life is busy. Life is full of things you gotta do. And, you know, I will be here. Thanks, man. It has been 125 days. And we are still here, sir. Life does chug on. You know, a new change of scenery is good, though. I'm sure a lot of people would love, you know, something new to do sometimes. Thanks for the stream. I have to go smoke some Fent now. Have fun, buddy. I'll be rooting for you. He's got that Fent. He needs the Fent. From one addict to another, by God, enjoy your time, sir. Have you got any exercise? Do I look like I have any exercise daily? My forearms. True, yeah. Ooh, shit. Ooh, can I, like, not be... Look at that slow! What is that slow? What is that slow wanker champ? Oh my God. Let me live. I think Vladimir took one Teemo shroom. Oh, he's dead. Ez is dead. Dude, Teemo's a menace. Satanic demon champ. Oh, he's got Sterax.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, I mean, whatever studio's doing the Lord of the Rings MMO, I don't know. Just, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. We have no say in anything. When it comes out, we'll see. Not that I'd be playing it, but, you know. You can't really trust games anymore, eh? Although I will say this, there is a game that I want to play. There is a game that I do want to try. And it's called Chronos, or Cronus, The New Dawn, I believe. Like, that game looks good. That game is a mix between, like, Dead Space, Resident Evil, and John Carpenter's The Thing, I believe. Which is very Dead Space anyways. That's literally what Dead Space is. But it looks very cool. Dead Space is just Resident Evil meets John Carpenter's The Thing in space. That could be something. Nuclear Nightmare. I ain't touching no games but the ones we gotta play. Nuclear Nightmare right now is, like, really not even a question. I can't, man. I do want to return to it because there has been, as you've said, a lot of updates, but, like, we are behind. So. It would be cool, though. You said the game got scarier. What does that mean? Like, scarier how? Well, we win. At least I think we do. Oh, no, someone talked about updates with the game. Someone had said updates previously. I guess it wasn't you. But someone had said that the game got creepier. Like, maybe the enemies got scarier, I'm not sure. It was fun, though. I agree, it was really fun. Nice. Good fucking GP game. Okay, let's do one more league game and we'll call it. It was lacking. No, for sure. It was lacking content. It was made by one dev. And the dev was in my chat room at one point. So, I like his game. It is cool. Anything inspired by John Carpenter's The Thing, I mean, you gotta like it. So, apparently the game did get much better, and the dev cared about what he was doing, so that's awesome.